Okie dokie, in the last video we helped another batch of rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, and I have gotten their Mega Stones. So if I wanted to, I could use Mega Tyranitar, or I could use Mega Dragonite, or I could use Mega Starmie. This still looks absolutely silly to me. Yeah. Alright, so we got to go reach rank A then now. Your opponent for your next promotion match has been decided, and it's someone called Grisham. The photo doesn't tell you much. Finding him is going to be tough. Consult Emma about your mysterious opponent Grisham. Now, Grisham sounds familiar. I feel like that was the name of a previous Elite Four member. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it sounds familiar. Alright. So, to the Looker Bureau, to Emma. Mamar. Hey Mimi, doing okay? Hello there, what can I do for you today? Is this about your case? I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks Emma, but there's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Maresh and his opponent for our next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in a battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. So now we need to face Emma with her full might. Last time we fought her, she only used a Mareep. Emma stayed out of the ZA Royale because she's always got tons of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know, she's super strong. Yeah, same dialogue. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go! Please don't use Mega Malamar. You're challenged by Detective Emma. Ampharos! I did change out people's moves again, didn't I? Oh, I don't think I did from last time. Uh-oh. This might be a rough match. It's not Mega Mawile, is it? Cross counter. It's not Mega Lopunny, is it? It's not Mega Lucario, is it? Oh, it is going to be Mega Malamar, isn't it? Why? My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. It's time for my friend Malamar. Sure, why not? Cutie. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're a group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a name... The group was led by a name. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them, not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old god we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they've tried a few difficult things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Please don't call it an expansion suit. The artists are going to have a field day with that. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, although it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in a ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? I wonder. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Marashna. Yeah, I need to change you guys out a bit. Oh, I completely forgot to change you guys from last time. Alright, Heat Crash is always hilarious. Bulk Up, sure. Brick Break. Thunder Punch. Earthquake. You're fine. You need a change. Moonblast. Draining Kiss. Yep, change to you. Energy Ball. Sure. Thunderbolt. Sure. Shadow Ball. Draining Kiss. Psychic. And everyone's good. Okay. Bonjour and welcome to Pokemon Center. Level 47. Well, I can't do the Pokedex until I progress the story. I can't do the Mega Evolutions until I progress the story. And this is just a butt ton of grinding. So if she asks me to be like a high trainer or a high research rank, there's not really much I can do. Or a higher one than that. You hope Mega Dragonite Shiny would be purple. Definitely would have named it Spyro. Oh, I see that. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that, Mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows perfectly... Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Alright. Hello. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in the ZA Royale? The ZA Royale, huh? Seems you already know more about Greece than I would have thought. Greece? Or Gris? Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon Engine and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spell out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grease. It means grey. Like the colour of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not a lad he got much chance to show off that skill all the time. Or at the time, even. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you really want to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. What's that Nouveau Cafe? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation. But I'll be there to help you when the time comes. Okay, her smile is kind of cute. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Curiosity's the spice of life. Alright, so she's basically an ex-terrorist under house arrest. Holy shit. Hello. Hello. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You're here for another tasty drink. If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I am one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Yes, please. Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ? There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisham, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. You know, I'm gonna quickly Google this. How do I say this? Just to make sure I'm not butchering it. How to pronounce Nouveau. Nouveau.
Nouveau.
Nouveau.
Nouveau.
Nouveau. Alright, Team Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've still got the chance. Grisham, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It is no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your way there. We'll meet you there. Is this a place I keep seeing in guides to get certain Pokemon? I think it might be. Wait, no, going here would be faster, wouldn't it? It's Team Flare's fault for causing that huge incident. To some foreign firm? Alright, I believe this is a certain location in Pokemon X and Y. Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about Team Flare? You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Just for the sake of story, not really. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grisham, this kid has an enemy. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response like Grisham here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisham once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask. Please, won't you grant Grisham the battle she desires? Alright, alright. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. So, Fire Trainer. Do you use the Charizard, or does he? Giselle of Team Flare Nouveau. Talonflame. In hindsight, I should have sent out Godzilla. How about this works too? 59! Alright. I'm glad I trained up the team a bit with the side quest. I still need to finish. Camerupt. Battle of the Earthquakes. Aerodactyl. So you just have any old types then? Yeah. Level 60. Ow. Metagross. I wish I could have a Metagross. But I can't find one in the Blue City. Holy shit, this is a tough fight. Could you stop it with the Psycho Cut, please? Oh my god. Pyro War. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. I didn't know she had to make stone on the ring. That looks silly. That looks silly if in Mega Stormy. Just because I don't want to lose. Hello. This is ridiculous. Yeah, now I gotta go to bloody Pokemon Center. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roaster signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. You shitting me? That should have picked up the Pokemon who battle for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. That was rough. It was rough. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zero Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Alright, Thanos. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? No. That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would never have been driven to such madness. No, he would have still been driven to it. I mean, look at Team Galactic. The leader wanted to create a world without spirit, or emotions. He planned to use the power of Dialga and Palkia. Even if the weapon wasn't there, he would have found some other extreme to use. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies, I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you, Marishna, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. Really? Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active, and it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That's where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine even. Labyrinthine? Yeah. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Ooh. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back up alive. Take care down there.